Are you addicted to sugar? Here's the ultimate test to find out how. June 5th, 2023 was the last time I ever touched any of these here, whatever you want to call them. So as of the making of this video, we are, and counting, 748 days, 17 hours and a few seconds since I last touched this bad boy. And I'll never forget the night it happened. Typically, I'd be inhaling these 2-3 times a week, one on the weekend, twice during the week sometimes. And then I'd catch myself the next day getting blurred vision. My father passed away with diabetes. His mother passed away with diabetes, my grandmother. Guess what? I was on track for diabetic retinopathy. I was next. It was going to happen to me. No food-like substance is worth losing your health over. So the following morning on the 5th of June, 2023, I looked at myself dead straight in the mirror, the way I'm staring into this camera right now, and I said, Anthony, that is it. This is the last time you're ever going to touch sugar again. And I have kept that promise since then, and I'm very proud of that. I'm here to remind you that what you see here is not food. These are food-like substances. These are engineered perfectly for hyperpalatability, for addiction, for repeat consumption. They are there to destroy your health. They are not food. Sugar has no place in the human diet. The challenge I have as a coach right now is correcting those who have been misinformed, allowing these kind of food-like substances in your diet. To those coaches out there who are saying, hey, 80% good, 20% bad, it doesn't cut it. We want 100% good. We don't want any of this stuff. How do you know that sugar no longer has its hold on you? There is a test, and I will teach you that test so you know whether you are in the fog or out of the fog. Gary Mann, great quote. You can't see the fog when you're in the fog. When you make statements such as, it's okay to splurge a little, everything in moderation, eat a balanced diet, cheat a little on the weekend, it's okay to have a little snack here or there. Guess what? You're in the fog. Nobody who has ever escaped sugar would ever make that kind of statement. You can't see the fog when you're in the fog. So when you say, a coach this is, that you can have a cheat meal on the weekend, you're in the fog. I used to be that person. I used to eat quote unquote clean during the week, and on the weekend I would have a splurge. Now my splurge, it started off with a kebab and chips and a Coke Zero. And I was doing carnivore during the week. And once a week, I was having my cheat meal. And that was my gateway. That was a little time where I would just completely escape and eat my feelings away, find a happy corner, Netflix and chill on my own. Sometimes I'd do it driving around somewhere in a nice little place. I'd get all my drugs, I guess that's what it is, isn't it? It's pretty much drugs, isn't it? And go and park somewhere and just disconnect and jump on YouTube and just inhale these food-like substances. So it was a gyros, it was chips, it was a Coke Zero, and then it was four. No. It started at 4, it was a dozen of these, okay? 12 of these. Then it was something else crunchy. Then I always topped it up with this kind of thing. And I knew it was so bad for me. As I was eating it, I knew it was bad for me. Go figure. Why are you doing this? Why? And how long are you going to keep? Are you going to finish? Are you done now? No, you're not done, are you? You're going to finish it all the way to the bottom of the jar. And then you're going to start from Monday, aren't you? Because may as well just do it right. If you're going to cheat, may as well cheat right. I've been in that trap before. Start from Monday. I'd be in the fetal position for the next few hours. I'd conk out through some hypoglycemic response and wake up a few hours later, and the next morning get that same diabetic retinopathy, the blurred vision, and I kept doing that. Now some people will take this all the way to the grave. They'd rather lose a limb or their eyesight than change their lifestyle habits. Now here's the test for you, whether you know sugar still has its hold on you. Keynote to make. You don't know you're addicted until you try to quit. You don't know you're addicted until you try to quit. You think sugar's okay? All right, do 90 days without it first, then come and tell me whether it's okay. Because nobody who's ever done 90 days with no sugar ever goes back to sugar. Here are the 3 tests First, the mention of your favorite sugar food. If you have some visceral response to it, as if you want it here and now, sugar still has its tentacles on you. And it is tentacles. Here's what it's like. This is you, this is sugar. It's wrapped its tentacles all over you. Just watch this. You go 1 day, you go 2 days, you go 3, maybe 4, 5, gotta have a sugar meal, bang, it's got you again. You try 7 days without sugar. It's tough. It is the hardest thing I have ever had to quit. It is the most legalized drug cartel on this planet. And we feed it to our children every single day. So the first test whether sugar has its hold on you is whether you react viscerally to hearing your favorite food. If the answer is yes, sugar has its hold on you, number one. Number two, the sight of it. Just the mention of Ben & Jerry's would have me salivate. Yet learn the sight of it. So if you see something and you react in some way, guess what? Sugar has its hold on you. Those tentacles are wrapped right around you. And number three, the smell. You walk past a bakery. I've been to many Greek bakeries, and you smell the elatobureko, you smell the bougatsa, all those amazing. I mean, they're just salve. They're amazing. We know that, okay? It tastes really good. But if you react in some way from the smell of something, sugar has its hold on you. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a fourth one, but not just for now. So if you no longer react in any way through the sight, through the sound, or the smell of sugar, you're on track to beating it. Do you know when I discovered that I was totally off this stuff? When I would see it and it would look nothing to me other than dog food. You know when you walk into the aisle down your supermarket and you walk through the pet food aisle and you know this is not for human consumption? You know there's nothing for me here. That's how you know that sugar no longer has its hold on you, when you see it as pet food. But if you don't, if you react in some way, you're still a slave to it. You're not a master of it. How do you overcome this? How do you get to a place whereby you have had enough of sugar, that you are ready to swim to a new shore? You are ready to let go of that old log and swim to a new shore. How do you know? Well, does it have to take some cataclysmic event like mine was for you to make your mind up and say, okay, any more of this, we're heading 6 feet under, it's not going to be a happy ending? Why should it have to take the crisis of life for us to realize this? Why should we have to wait to have some drastic incident take place before you realize that this needs to change? Why would you miss the very thing that has been the root cause of your self-sabotage? Why would you miss it? Why would you feel the sense of loss with the thing that has been destroying you and robbing you of your fullest potential? Why would you miss it? Now, desperation became my best friend. It was through this desperation, through this health scare, that I made the right decision. Now, will it be desperation or inspiration? It does not matter. Will you make the right decision, hopefully before it's too late? Hopefully this video will allow you to make the decision out of inspiration. Go back to your experiences about sugar and ask yourself, have you ever felt really, really good after it? The answer is no. You know you haven't felt good. Now, it's going to con you. It gives you every reason why you should have it, before and during. Your brain will convince you that it's perfectly okay to go down the same path you've been going down all your life. It convinces you beforehand, it convinces you whilst you're eating it. But if something was made for you, then why would you feel so bad afterwards? Ask yourself that. If this was for my highest good, then why do I feel terrible afterwards? Feeling is a language of the body. And so if you want to know what's true for you, look to how you're feeling about something. Pay attention to your experience. The challenge with experience is we keep reliving time and time again. When will we get the picture? When we're on track for heart disease? When we had that health scare? That heart attack? If you survive your first heart attack, you will become a healthy person. If doctor says another one of these and you are history. If you survive your first heart attack. So listen to your experience. What I did, I grabbed my phone out, voice record. Right after the experience took place, the next morning after I looked at myself dead straight in the eyes, I grabbed my phone out and I expressed my feelings there and then, my symptoms there and then. I made them so vivid, so real. My voice recording said something on the lines of this. Oh, Anthony, this is your future self talking right now. I'm here from the future letting you know about a decision that you may want to make or refuse to make in the future that's not going to serve you. I'm here to let you know that if you decide to go down the same path you've been going, it is not going to serve you. I know you're going to convince yourself otherwise. I know you're going to probably dismiss this message, but trust me, I've been there. I've walked the minefields you're about to walk, I've done it for you. I've lived it for you. So next time you're faced with a situation of whether you should or should not eat this, pull out your phone and have a listen. And truly listen to me. Because if you don't, you will be the same person making another voice recording, trying to convince your future self from that date that it's not going to serve you. But I'm here to tell you, stop it. Stop it. And if you just persevere, it'll take you 30, 60, 90 days. Eventually, you will get over this. Guess what? It took me 30 days. 30 days. Now, the first 7 days were hell. You, Greek, not going to have another sugar meal. Not going to have another ice cream, another Greek dessert. You? Come on, man. That's what your brain will tell you. It's not just giving up the food. It's giving up every event, every person, every connection associated with that food as well. I don't have birthday cakes. I have a ribeye, but I don't have a birthday cake. So it's all of these things. It's not just the food. It's the memories. It's the emotions attached. It's the people. It's the relationships you've built with that food-like substance. It's always after, it's never before. See, you ask a smoker, oh, I'll quit after this packet, not realizing that after this packet, you're going to be worse off than before the packet. You'll be more addicted than before the packet. But what if you had something that you thought brought you happiness, but as it was, without even touching it, you threw it into the bin? Let me show you the last way that sugar will no longer has its hold on you. And this is exactly what you have to do. And are you ready for this? When you are okay throwing it out before you've even tasted it. Like this perfectly round, fluffy donut here, straight in the bin. Or this full tub of ice cream, as it is, you just tip it, let it go, okay? It's gone now, there's nothing left. These Maltesers, as they are one by one or as they're lot, just straight in. When you do that and you feel relief, when you see that as an opportunity, not an inconvenience, when you see that as salvation, when you see that that's there to save your life, that's when you've quit sugar. But up until then, if you think that you've wasted food, and to all those food spoilages out there, we're not spoiling. This is a food-like substance. This is not real food. This is a drug. And keep it away from you and from your family and from your children forever. Thanks for joining in. Feel free to like, subscribe, and grab your snacks for the next video, just not sugar.